Okay, so do you also have access to the SHL channel? You don't. Okay, I am going to go in there. So you stream both the All-Star games on the J1 then? Yeah, okay. No worries. I'll just get you. No, but I mean I just the YouTube. No, that's not what I wanted to. Okay, yeah. If you can stream it on the SHL channel, I think I think it's gonna be better. But on the SHL channel. Okay, so we're live for the J. Okay, that's fun to know. Hi everyone. Yeah, I didn't catch that, but it's okay. That's great. So we're gonna do the J Awards here on the SNJ. Well, we'll just do both here. Sorry, this has been a bit confusing. Now I'm hearing myself and I hate that. Okay, let's just do both awards here and okay, get the link. What? Okay, well we can hear me, so I'm gonna do the. Um. All right. This is not what I was uh, planning to be doing tonight. Sorry about the mic, everyone. I know it sucks, and sorry about the little bit of a rough start here. We're just gonna be starting in a few seconds. Um, all right, well, that is going to teach me to take a nap right before I do the awards. Let's get right into it. If Holmes, you would be so kind as to show the landing slide of the presentation, we will go ahead and start doing the thing. Yeah, just show me the presentation. Well, no, not. Okay, there you go. The four-star cup, as you all surely know, has been won by the main timber. Let me grab my things here. So, congratulations to the main timber for another great season. And God, I'm not prepared. I'm gonna speed run this anyways because I have something at 8. So next we have the King Kajuski. Probably not. Never know. Oh no! Next we have the Lorifer Trophy. So cool. Not also not going in the same order that we have in the sheet. I'm gonna scold Antic for that. The Laura Fro Trophy also going to the main timber for winning the most points in the regular season. So really a great season for Maine here in S71. Next, now we should have the King Kaczewski. No, we have the Lina Lendvik. Okay, West. Yes, West. Obviously, because Maine is so far west. But that's just how it goes. I'm saying the same thing every season. For those of you who don't know, who are newer in the SMJHL divisions, are realigned every season, in function of the previous season's standings. So East and West don't have any meaning except that the easternmost team is considered being the East champion, and the West champions out of the two teams that make the not challenge 4-star cup finals. So again, bit of a weird way to go about it, but go yell at FHM developers. Next, finally, let me say for the last time this King Kerchowski trophy's name, the Newfoundland Berserkers. Pretty sure that's the only team. Maybe Quebec City would be about the same eastern degree than Maine, but Newfoundland is the only one that's really further east. So they are the East playoff champions and the runner-ups of the 4-star cup. Moving on to individual stats awards, we have the Jared Hansen Trophy for regular season points leader. That's Alex Ivanova with 160 points. That's 54 goals and 62 assists. Another Nevada player winning the scoring title. And it's been Nevada players for a while, or at least multiple times in the past few seasons. Great job for Ivanova here, but not quite as good as Bender Jr. from Nevada a few seasons ago. Still very impressive, almost reached that 1 assist per game and just a bit under for the goals. That's like 1.75 points per game or so. So very impressive. Congratulations. Next, we have the goals, and that's probably the first time a Regina Elk wins an individual award. No, Hodor probably won the best defensive defenseman at some point there. Anyways, rarer occurrence of a Regina Elk winning an individual award. Great season by Gray McGritterson, winning the Roberto Matrucci Trophy. Trying to get my broken Italian here. With 57 goals and a very high shooting percentage at 21.3. Next, we will have the Ronan O'Keefe Trophy for playoff points, and that's John Hopoit for a second year in a row, with 27 points this time. That's the math doesn't check out here, so let me grab that real quick on the index, because last time I checked, 10 plus 16 does not equal to 27. My math is a bit rusty, but I don't think it's that rusty. So let's just go grab that. Yeah, so the total is wrong. It's 26 points in 16 games, 10 goals and 16 assists for John Hopoit. I don't know. For the second time in a row. Congratulations. Next, we will have, I'm not sure, The Matt Lewis Flood is next for team save percentage, and it's Bernard Loge and Nelly Selly at 0.906. So just over the 900, which is pretty good for the SMJHL. I think last season we weren't even past the 0.9 mark, or maybe it was a few seasons ago. But yeah, congratulations to Bernard Loge and Nelly Selly playing a huge part in the main success this season. Next, we have the Elias Armia Award for the Commissioner Award, and ACAP made a choice for this award this season. The Elias Armia goes to there's nominates. So all of SMJHL, HO, TDZ, Bailey, Fuzz, Brickwall, Chevy, and Tig. And there's a word from ACAP. I'm gonna read that very quick. As I say every season, I wish I could give this to everyone. JHO has been incredibly busy these past few seasons, with this most recent season being one of our most tumultuous in recent memory. Every time I think we've got everything just about settled, a new issue rears its head. I want to thank everyone who's been a part of SMJHL HO, both current and former members. Being part of a cyclical and developmental league brings its own unique challenges, and each season SMJHL HO impresses me with their dedication and passion for the league. Each person here has brought their own unique voice and perspective on some of our most contentious and divided decisions yet. I cannot thank any of them enough for the work they do, even as some of them run the draft while I'm sick on vacation writing this. This season has led to some of our most intense discussion ever, and yet I'm still excited to see what next season will bring, thanks to the people with me on JHO. Between handling payments, running the draft, answering the multitude of questions we receive daily, clarifying varying concerns from teams or interested parties, there's so much that happens behind the scene. While tradition dictates that I must only pick one, I want to restate that each member here is just as deserving as the last. That being said, the one person who was chosen is for their efforts in running points on the draft tonight, not actually tonight, but when this was written, and being ready for announcements should they have been needed. Thank you, TDZ. It's been a pleasure having you back on SMJHL HO. So that was your Commissioner Award for SMJHL HO, and special mention to TDZ. Next, we have the Nor Iraq Top GM Duo. So let's just go ahead and see the nominees. We have the Newfoundland Berserkers, Patty and Burbine. We have the Main Timber, Southpaw, and the Great Toe Jam. And we have the Nevada Battleborn, Jess and Alris. I'm not going to try to say Jess's username in Swedish. Again, I fail every single season, so it's Jess. So Newfoundland finished fourth after finishing third and 5. So they've been 5 years in a row as a top 5 team. Another 4-star Cup final. Really trying to get that a new Berserkers, the Nasty rolling. Maine again top of the league and finish it in the top 2 for the 3rd time. They won this award last season. And they swept Newfoundland in the final. So really on the ice, great team to face. And then Nevada top 5 team as well for a while now. They have the top scorers, and so yeah, that's trying to just do the short notes from what's written in the presentation notes because there I can't read all of that. That being said, the Nor Iraq Trophy this season goes to the main timber for a second season in a row. So congratulations to Softball and Tojam. Next we have the Zach Miller. No, next we have the second AllStar team. I forget those were in there. So we have forwards Peter Tingle, Claes Ashford, and Mr. Gray T. White. For defensemen, we have Mitt Wobbit and Bellamy Blake. And the goalie is Bernard Lodge. Next, we have the Zach Miller for most dedicated. Nominees are Gumba, Spidey, and Kaliev. So 2 Kelowna Knights in there, which is great to see from them. So for Gumba, that's funny. Assistant GM in St. Louis, always there to help people in the league, and there was no fine for St. Louis this season, as is outlined in the notes, and that coincides pretty much with Gumba joining lately. Spidey, after 7 years in the making, finally making a comeback on the league and putting out tons of content, really. Very, very dedicated user, and one of the rare, very dedicated users that doesn't have an actual job in the league but runs on media. And Kaliev, as a rookie, just stepped in, willing to learn how to sim. So that was a very good show of dedication. And the winner for the Zach Miller Award is Spidey. Indeed, dedication for keeping the media section alive and carrying it basically on their back. Great job for Spidey. Really appreciate the work that is being put in. Next, we have the Jack Crust Award. Finally, a change in name that was most needed here for most underrated. And it says player, but the notes do say most underrated both. So it's both a player and user award now. Oh god, I can't read all of that. We have Schnappel Lappel, Mo 7171 from Nevada, Johnny Wagner Svensson, obviously Agent Smith, and Darnell Mohammed Johnson II, Fritz Joffer. So we can see all the stats on the sheet here. I am going to read the things quickly. So from Jess about Schnappel, or maybe it's Alaris who sent that, I don't know. If you are in Nevada locker room, this nomination is probably no surprise to you. If you're not, I will tell you a little about Mo. We picked Schnappel Lappel in the 3rd round of the S70J draft, and he has done nothing but prove to us what an absolute steal he was pretty much every day since the day he joined the locker room. Every morning, without fail, comes in to say good morning to the team, hypes up us for Sims, even though he hasn't been able to watch the majority of them before because of real life. Constant voice of positivity and excitement, and was one of the alternate captains. Mo is someone who flies a little below the radar when it comes to site visibility, but in Nevada, he's an absolute superstar. This player had an outstanding year stats-wise, only being a sophomore. Did all of these stats, almost 1 point per game, as we can see on the 350 TP build. On the second D pairing for the whole regular season. And so that's what we had for the Schnappel Lappel nomination. if it wasn't clear already, if you don't, for those who don't know, GMs submit the nominees, and then the committee pick the three nominees, and the winner out of all the submissions from the GMs. Okay, for Johnny Wagner Svensson, Agent Smith, one of the most underappreciated careers in franchise history. He just set a four-season franchise record for points with 242, while also going top 5 in shots and hits. All of this playing his first season out of position on defense, being a 2-year captain and one of the top point shares players this season, contributing to 35% of the team's goals, the best rate in the league, and the highest gap between first and second on a single team. MVP player and record setter, but was never seen as such. And Frith is a waiver claim that you hope every single waiver claim is going to end up being. Earns well, mesh seamlessly with the group, leader in the locker room and on the ice, always there to lend an ear, cheer on the team, or share one of his many interesting hobbies. Is an ever positive presence that will don the C for Maine next season. Oh, he doesn't know yet. Shit. Well, he does now. Don't write things that you don't want me to read on the stream in your award stuff. Being a stay-at-home defender doesn't get a ton of accolades on the ice, which is a huge part of why you want him to be considered for this award. Will always put the team first and do what is best for the group. Not only will he do it, but he'll do it with a smile and great attitude. While we are incredibly excited to have him next, sad to think that the next season will be his last as Maine. Most definitely won't be the same without him. So that's what Southpaw and Toe Jam had to say for Darnell Mohammed Johnson II, Fritz Joffer. So let's go ahead and see who wins this Jack Crust, newly renamed Jack Crust Award. It's Schnappel from the Nevada Battleborn. Congratulations. Moving on with the Alex Light Award for Most Improved. We will have the nominees. Hold for the nominees. Thank you. Ray Alexander from the Yukon Malamutes, Tony Soprano from the Armada, and Schnappel again. We see the stats here, so big increase in points. All of them basically doubling. No, Alexander is a bit under double his previous point total. Schnappel close enough, and Soprano is right on the mark, and even doubling goals and assists individually as well. So really, just Soprano is just twice as better as he was last season. And the biggest increase. And so the winner of this Alex Light Award is Tony Soprano, the 48 point. No, that's not right. That's plus 59 points. So doubling, I mean, you can't really get more improved than doubling your point totals. So congratulations with this Alex Light Award. Next, we have another award that is the Brandon Holmes. No, it's the All Defense Team. Tony Soprano, Smurfunkel Dothy, Peter Tingle, Edward Zilliams, Willow Soderberg Snooks, and Red Carpet for the All Defense Team. So congratulations to everyone for playing great defense. And then we're going to the best defensive forward, as voted by the award. Interesting to see here. that there is only one of them that was in the all defense team voted by the All-Star committee. So it was really good, evenly split season for defensive forwards. So we have George Nzola, we have Damian Hirano, and we have Smurf Uncle Duffy. So lots of points for Hirano, but also lots of hits. Giveaway takeaway ratio is much lower than the other two, but also has a much better shots against by 60. And for the other two, it's really the giveaway takeaway ratio that we can take out of this, as well as the blocked shots. Duffy actually isn't that far from Hirano in hits as well, but Nzola with the giveaway takeaway ratio that is over 1 is always really impressive for a forward. And the winner of the Brandon Holmes Award is George Nzola from the Anchorage Armada. And I think, side note, this is the first time I announced the Brandon Holmes Award without complaining about never winning it. So congratulations to me as well, but mostly to George Nzola. Next, we have the Kila Agente trophy for Best Defender. That's Best Overall Defender. And after that, we will have the Alexis Metzler for Defensive Defender. So for the Agente, we have lost everything. Okay, it's back now. Ace Lightning, Trevor Warner, and Schnoppel Loppel. The giveaway takeaway ratios on these guys are absolutely insane, especially Schnoppel Loppel. But they put up the points as well. Lightning over a point per game, and the other two really close to it. The more blocks, a lot of blocks for Lightning here. And again, we have two Battleborn players and one main, so really strong teams over the course of this award show, getting a lot of nominations. The winner for the Kila Agente trophy is Ace Lightning from the Nevada Battleborn. Moving on to the Metzler. To go fast, I need to be done with this one in 5 minutes in theory. First All-Star team, we have Alex Ivanova, Gritty McGritterson, and Bender Jr. On defense, we have Ace Lightning and Trevor Warner. And in nets, we have Red Carpet, so all names we've heard before in the stream, except Bender Jr., but there he is. Metzler Award for Best Defensive Defender. We are going to have 3 main defenders, which is the second time it's happened that 3 defensemen from the same team are nominated, and that's something. So we have Mick Mayhem, Darnell Mohammed, there's a typo here, Mohammed Johnson II, and Trevor Warner. I'm a bit surprised, to be honest, to see 3 players from the same team, because you're just looking at these stats. I'm a bit confused why. I'm starting to think that these were, no, that's defensive. We have shortened time on ice and everything. I was starting to think these were reversed. Anyways, sorry about that. So we have the stats. At this point, you've had the time to read the stats. Really good giveaway takeaway ratio here for Warner, which is personally something I look a lot at when looking at defensive players, because we don't actually get to see the games to really evaluate the defensive play and positioning and all that. And a lot of blocks and hits as well. And so the winner for the Alexis Metzler Trophy or Award is Trevor Warner, obviously from Maine. So congratulations. Next we have the Cedric Robinson for top goalie, best goaltender. We have Kyle Barreto from Scarecrows. So that's something you don't see a lot of, and it's good to see the Scarecrows getting some logos in this presentation. Red carpet from the Berserkers and Bernard Lodge. Barreto, obviously a lot, like fewest wins, worst goal against, but a better save percentage than the other two, playing on rebuilding team in St. Louis compared to the other two on top teams in the league, but not to diminish what the other two have done as well. The winner of the Cedric Robinson Trophy Award is Bernard Lodge from the Maine Timber. Next, we have the all-rookie team, probably. Yeah! Called it this time. Koenig Wolf, Trevor Leahy, and Jeff Unzicker for forwards. Wesley Kirkpatrick and Ister My Pudding for defense. And Bernard Lodge for goalie. So, rookie goalie who also won the best goalie of the season. Okay, focus. So that's the all rookie team. Congratulations to the babies. And now let's see who the award committee thinks is the best baby. For the Ezra and Rikkinen Award, we have Bernard Lodge again, Wesley Kirkpatrick, and Koenig Wolf. Wolf over a point per game. Really strong performance for a player on that St. Louis team, playing a big part in turning the team around. Kirkpatrick as a defenseman, that's really good stats in terms of points and blocking shots as well. And Lodge, obviously, we just talked about Lodge for the goalie award, and the winner of the Ezra and Rikkinen is Bernard Lodge. So congratulations again to Bernard Lodge. Next, we have the Irinfala for league MVP. So that's the MVP voted by the committee. We have Alex Ivanova, Tony Soprano, and Gritty McGritterson. Gritty winning the goals race and scoring like 40% of the goals of Regina this season would be the choice of my heart. Obviously, I'm biased, but Soprano scoring 108 points is also very impressive. Let me just take a look here, especially on Anchorage, who had a pretty rough season. The second in terms of points on this team is 84, and it takes another drop after that. And similarly for Gritty, the next one is 82 points. And in Nevada, you have 3 players over 100 points, so that might play a bit to Ivanova's disadvantage here. So the winner of the Irinfala MVP Award is Tony Soprano from the Anchorage Armada. Congratulations. We have next the Brody Wizzle for playoffs MVP. And the nominees are going to be Trevor Warner, John Hopwood, and Bernard Lodge. Warner, no goals, 15 points in 40 games. But as a defenseman, you don't necessarily need people to score goals, but play defense and give the puck to your forwards so they score goals, which is what Warner did. Hopewith, we saw the number of points earlier, was the top scorer of the playoffs, and Lodge, again, a great performance. I mean, only 3 losses in the playoffs. No matter how good the team in front of you is, you need a very good goalie to. And one of those was an overtime loss, if I understand these notes correctly. So really great job by Lodge. And the winner of the Brody Wizzle Playoffs MVP is. I don't see anything now. It's Bernard Lodge. So congratulations yet again to Lodge for another award. And Raymond Lindsay Award, the People's Voting MVP. We had a top 3 of. We have a top 4 here. We have Bender Jr., Gritty McGritterson, Ivanova, and Soprano. We've seen all of those before. Much closer than in previous seasons. And all of them were nominated or won elsewhere as well. But the winner with under a third of the votes, so that's really saying something about the split here. The winner is Alex Ivanova with 31.4% of the vote from the Nevada Battleborn. Congratulations, everyone in the SMJHL. And let's move straight into, let's take like a 1 minute break so I can catch a breath and move into the SHL Awards directly on this same stream. No, we're not switching. Just keep rolling. I need to be done in 25 minutes. Okay, I have had a sip of water, and we are now going to do the SHL Awards. So let's go. Challenge Cup champions, the Buffalo Stampede, coming back after they won quite a few Challenge Cups a while ago, and then didn't for a few seasons, and now they're back. So congratulations to the Stampede. The Matthias Schwinner Trophy for East Playoff Champions is obviously also going to the Stampede because in the SHL conference makes sense. For the Cole Reinhardt Trophy, we have another season with the Winnipeg Aurora. As much as it is bittersweet to say that they have won this now, 5 seasons in a row, but haven't won a cup, and that pains me a lot. But congratulations for always being the Western champions. Next, we will have the regular season leaders. Also, again, the Winnipeg Aurora winning the President's Trophy. Next, we have the Sergei Karpatsov Trophy for regular season points leader, and it's Lag with a nice total of assists and a bit of not as good number of goals, but a total of 129 points for Elias Ekholm Gunnarsson. So congratulations, Jess, for being so good at scoring the points. The J. McDonald Trophy for regular season goals leader is split for, I think it's the third season in a row that this is split between two players. It's been split a lot lately that I'm sure of. One of those was Jay. Anyway, Evil Albrand and Lag both with 60 goals. So just shy of a goal per game for both of them. Congratulations. Next, we have the third Ferguson Trophy for regular season penalty minutes. Sven Svechnikov, and we have someone over the 1 minute of penalty per game. Goons are yet to make a comeback in this league when that's the number of penalty minutes you need to win the third. Next, we have the Mike Honcho Trophy for the fewest goals allowed, and it's the Montreal Patriots duo of Brickwall and Valérian Sauveterre. I'm gonna use the French accent on this one because I think it sounds French. And it's Montreal, so congratulations. Third All-Star Team, Macros the Tatter Jager, Konstantin Solik, Mads McBride for the forwards, Adelaide Pengu, and Louise Saint-Martin. I'm going to use the French one on this again for defense, and just in time for the goalie. Lots of QCC alumni on the third All-Star Team. Moving on with the John McBride Award for Best Goaltender, we have Casey Fentabens, Olaf Karsico, and Brickwall. I really encourage everyone to go see the SHL Awards site that Schwarz put up to see the extended reasons. I really need to keep moving this forward, but you have the extended reasons of why these players were nominated. So, but looking at stats here, 5 or 6 shutouts, save percentages, mostly above the 910 or close to it for Karsico. And Karsico has the lowest goal against average to most shutouts. So great performances by those three goalies. That being said, the John McBride Award is going to Brickwall. Giving the name some meaning, is Brickwall winning the award. Next is the Scott Stevens Award for Best Defenseman. We have Sansam Emerson, Christian Kinzinger, and Borges Samuelson. I'm pretty sure Emerson and Kinzinger were there last season to win this award, with Kinzinger winning it. Don't quote me on that, but if memory serves, almost no giveaways for all of them, and they kept taking away the puck, but also lots of points. Most of them, all of them, over a point per game, if my math is right. Yep. So anywhere between the 20-25 goals range. Lots of assists for Samuelson. That's gonna play well, maybe to get him this award. The winner of the Scott Stevens Award is Borgie Samuelson with similar stats to the other two defensively, but really offensively. Those points made difference. Those 12 assists or so that he had over the other two. So congratulations to Borges Samuelson. The next is the Peugeot Biscuit Award for Best Defensive Defenseman. We have Lyndon Fisherman, Ole Olsen, and Jay O'Neill. O'Neill also is a repeat nominee from last season. And those giveaway takeaway ratios are even higher than the other defensemen that we just saw. Also, lots of blocks, especially for Holson, blocking a lot of shots. And the winner of the Peugeot Biscuit Award, Biscuit. I'm sure you want me to say Biscuit, but I'm going to say Biscuit because I'm French and you can hate the French. Jay O'Neill wins it for the from the Winnipeg Aurora. The Peugeot Biscuit Award goes to Jay O'Neill. The Jeff Dar for Best Two-Way Player. We will have Red Kirkby, Konstantin Sulik, and Evan Winter. So this is two-way and not defensive. The J has a defensive forward award. The SHL has a two-way forward award. And looking at the points, those are very hard to differentiate at the first glance given these stats. So let's see what the committee had to say. The winner of the Jeff Dar Award for this season is Red Kirkby. Congratulations, Red Kirkby. Moving on, the all-rookie team, Eric Bergmark, Victor Hargreaves, Adam Leibold. For the forwards, two of them being platoon players, Alexander Minaj and Toasty for defense, and Walter Sobchak for the goaltender. And we will see two of them in the Ryan Jester for best rookie. We have Eric Bergmark, James Lutz, and Victor Hargreaves. Looking at those 47 goals from Bergmark as a rookie, I think it's going to be hard to beat, especially given that the other two don't have more points, barely more hits. Ratios are similar too, so really I don't see how this doesn't go to Bergmark, but let's see what the committee had in mind. The winner of the Ryan Jester for best rookie, there it is. It is indeed Eric Bergmark. Really stellar rookie season from Bergmark for the platoon, and they are on a right way to become one of the good teams in the league. Aiden Richan for most improved. We have Oles Kabliska, Borje Samuelson, and Evan Winter. Winter was nominated just a few awards ago, wasn't he? Yes, for the Jeff Dar. And Samuelson won the Scott Stevens. Kabliska here really improved on assists and hits, which is non-negligible, but also got worse in takeaway giveaway. Samuelson going from a good defenseman to the best one in the league would be my guess here, as I don't know these in advance for the SHL. And even Winter, double the goals and more here. So Winter could really actually steal that from Samuelson. I don't think Kabliska is as strong as the other two here based on these stats. But let's see what the committee had for Aiden Richan. The winner is the best defenseman of the season, Borje Samuelson. Borje? I don't know how to say that again. I'm sorry for butchering everything. Second All-Star Team, Evan Winter, Evan Laximus, and Shoyo Hinyata for forwards. Kinzinger and O'Neill, we saw them both before for defensemen, and Casey Fentabins is the second team All-Star goaltender. Next, we have the Lance Uppercut for Best GM Duo. Some names we're used to see in there. And in Ace and Rashford and Luke and Hammer have been there a few times as well. But Tillman and Ragnar, I think it's the first time they are nominated for Best GM Duo. all teams that we've already seen a lot of tonight, so we can see through these players and team awards or nominations why these GMs are considered to have been doing the best work. And so the winners of the Lens Uppercut Award is, or are, there's two of them, the Winnipeg Aurora. Congratulations to Ace and Rashford on yet another Lens Uppercut Award. As for Best Coach, we have the same three teams, so that's rare. It's the exact same three, but Stampede, Wolfpack, and Aurora again for the J. McKeel Award for the Best Coach. And the winners are the Buffalo Stampede with their coaching staff that got them a Challenge Cup. Next, we're going to the last stretch with the MVPs. Run Mexico for Most Valuable Player. We will have Evil Albren. What? Okay, they're not in the same. Okay, let's do the Littleton then. Thank you for. That's confusing. Schwartz, you're confusing me. Then in Littleton, we have Downer. Downer's tireless efforts on the new update portal have been nothing short of impressive. Through actively listening to feedback and diligently addressing bug fixes, Downer has ensured that the upcoming launch of the portal will be a thing of beauty, greatly enhancing the user experience. Teddy, I mean, it's unfair to put Teddy as most dedicated member. Teddy is basically the old SHL. Everything falls apart if Teddy isn't there. Instrumental in driving positive change on the SHL as a developer over the years. Teddy has implemented numerous crucial fixes and updates, and the most recent achievement, implementation of the TP checklist, stands out. Really makes everything easier, and combined with the update portal that we mentioned with Downer. And then we have James T. James T. Impact on the SHL community cannot be overstated. Profound understanding of the website intricacies, James T. consistently proves to be an invaluable asset to everyone involved. Always ready to lend a helping hand, James T. provides. I can only think of Simon T. every time I read this, and I don't want to go back to STHS days. Sorry. James T. provides valuable assistance to users in need, whether it's fixing technical issues, guiding individuals to clean TPE, or ensuring that they are in the correct servers and designated areas. James T.'s expertise and commitment to helping others are commendable. So that being said, the winner of the Littleton Award is Teddy. Not the first time and not the last, I assume, for Teddy winning the Littleton, but congratulations and thank you, Teddy, for all you have been doing forever for this league. Next, we have the first AllStar Team with Leg, Evil Albren, Nico Rashford, Boris Samuelson, Sansam Emerson, and Brick Wall. All names that we have heard before, so it looks like the SHL All-Star and Awards Committee had an easier choice. There's more overlap between the two committees, and it's good that there's not overlap between the two in the SNJHL. That means every team, every player has a contribution to make. Run Mexico now, for real. For the most valuable player voted by the committee, we have Evil Albren, Elias Ekholm Gunnarsson, and Boris Samuelson. So our two goal scoring leaders and the top point scorer, the best defenseman. Really could go either way, or any of those really could be a good pick for this award, but there can be only one And the Run Mexico Award this season goes to Evil Albran. So congratulations, Evil Albran. The Playoffs MVP Award, the Anton Razov. We have Leg again, Casey Fentabens, and Chimkin Wing. So one player from the runner-up team and really dominated in points in these playoffs. How many games was that for Leg? Do we have it here? No, I need to go check on that because that's too many points for the playoffs. Leg, how many points did you get in how many games? So that's 35 points in 22 games for Leg. Wing had 24 points here. Fentabens really got a great save percentage, and obviously that played a part in the Buffalo winning the cup. But Leg's number of points leading that Winnipeg team to another finals could throw a wrench in the gears. Let's see what the committee has for us. The Anton Razov Award goes to Casey Fentabens. So congratulations to Fento. And next, and I think that's our last here, the Sarmad Khan Players MVP, voted by their peers. We have Albran, Leg, and Rashford. Those were the top three, but the winner is Lias Ekholm Gunnarsson. So congratulations, Leg, on winning the People's Vote MVP. And with that, we are done with 5 minutes to spare for me to go prepare for my next activity tonight. Thanks, Holmes, for lending a hand here. Kind of not my best awards presentation, I'm well aware, but preseason has already started earlier than it usually does because we did the draft earlier and everything was rushed. And there you go. Those are your two awards show for S71. Congratulations to everyone who was nominated, and congratulations to everyone who won. Thank you for everyone who was listening to my crazy rambling and speed run of these awards show. And that being said, I hope everyone has a great night, and we will see. No, I'm gonna also say, if you're interested in hosting, streaming, learning how to stream and then host and stream these kind of events, we have the Hall of Fame. At some point, we need someone to do those. So if you're interested, reach out to me. It's Jared on the website. It's Lipoil on Discord. If you don't know how to reach me, just ask anywhere in the SHL and someone will be able to guide you to me, and I will be more than happy to teach you how to stream or to help you get into the hosting spot for some events. And it's 3 million per stream, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, thanks everyone, and have a great night, and have a great S72 season. We will see you for the awards next season. Good night.